Ghornyao Monastery is home to a singular reunion. 10 of the world's 14 Orthodox primates have come to rebuild a common church from the ruins of the Byzantine Empire. The pressure to unite comes partly from wars and crises in Syria, Jerusalem, Constantinople and Alexandria, where the Orthodox Church still maintains fragile communities.
There are churches, many of our churches, who are right in the middle of many of these crises. They could be brought together over the persecution of Christians there and the persecution of all people there and the refugees and the death, the horrific plight and flight of people from those regions.
Orthodoxy is no stranger to such political shifts. It's taken 1,000 years to get to this council because church politics have followed national politics. The Greeks established Orthodox Christianity in Europe and the Middle East 17 centuries ago as masters of the Byzantine Empire. When it fell, the church was divided between the new nation states. This is the beginning of a process of picking up the pieces. But here too there are divisions. Russia, home to half the world's 300 million Orthodox Christians, failed to show up at the last minute and drew 2 other churches away. Those absences are unlikely to be anything more than symbolic. All 14 churches were part of the decades-long process of drafting agreements signed here on the role of the church in the world.
Unfortunately, in every democratic country, not everybody comes to voting. Does this means that the vote that has been taken places in your democratic country is not valid?
Of greater urgency may be the very relevance of the church. Most of these 17-year-olds say corruption and hypocrisy have turned them away.
They have to find a way to attract young people. More and more young people are becoming atheists. They have to find a way to explain why religion exists and how people can become better through it.
Some of the agreements of the Synod may not affect the lives of believers or unbelievers, but this is meant to be the beginning of a new series of meetings that may lead to more radical change.
For over 1,000 years, they weren't talking. That may not be a soundbite for you, but it's a hugely loud noise for us.
That noise is so far harmonious. Psaropoulos, Al Jazeera, Crete.